Folks, today we're here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Morning, everybody, and we are about to head down for breakfast. I don't know if you can see right now, but there's a camera on the outside of the ship, and we just leave the TV on, and we could tell that we've already pulled into San Juan. We're waiting to go up, get our breakfast. We got like little salmon bowls, feta cheese and cottage cheese. And view from breakfast this morning. We're in Puerto Rico. I can't believe it. Oh, you can barely make out a rainbow. And we just pulled into port. You can see the thrusters. And there's a rainbow over here. Your breakfast is looking good. You got watermelon, pretty much a lot of fruit today. My breakfast this morning, I have some potatoes, sausage, bacon, some fruit. Yeah, it is good. The breakfast food's been amazing on the ship. We're here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We made it. And this is a U.S. territory, so it's part of the United States. I know that they've been hinging for many years to become a state. So this means we've been to all the territories in the Atlantic. Now we have the territories in the Pacific.
That's my boat.
That's your boat.
It's my boat.
So just like any port, as soon as you get outside the port area, secure area, there's folks that are going to try to sell you excursions and stuff. I prefer booking with the cruise line because of the guarantees they give you. Yeah, we're the only ship in port right now. The sun is brutal, so I got a sun hat because there's no way I'm gonna make it today without a big brimmed hat. Puerto Rico, it's got Puerto Rico flag under it. Pretty cool, huh? And a souvenir to take home, I guess. A Diet Coke, oh my goodness. The caffeine. We've been fiending for caffeine. Yeah, you can see modern San Juan and then historic San Juan. And this used to be a walled city. And this would be kind of like St. Augustine is, you know? There is a lot of history here, and we're hoping to take some in today. Been wanting to do Puerto Rico for a long time. When I grew up, I had some friends who were Puerto Rican. Papo, Cheo, and Hercules. Dawn's like, look, there's flowers in the trees.
They're so high up here, so you really can't smell them. They're really pretty.
Beauty wherever you turn. And I was always told Puerto Rico is just such a beautiful island. But you're pretty. You are. Yeah. The humidity is really high. Oh man, I got my sheen going on. 20-ounce sodas were $1.29. And this hat cost $10. After the Spanish-American War, Puerto Rico became part of the United States and is now a territory. And it could become a state at any time. Bluefish, redfish, yellowfish. So I've been doing a lot of research before this trip, and we decided that we just wanted to explore it on our own. We preferably not want to do any kind of excursions. I just find it more enjoyable to just come across things on your own. Yeah, you might not get the full history of everything, but then again, you're not stuck on a bus and being taken to places to try to sell you things that you don't want to buy. You know what I mean? So, oh, there's some chickens, Dawn. Coming up, there's a famous photo opportunity, the kind you find in like postcards and calendars and stuff. Yeah, and this area is part of the National Park Service. Iguana.
He's big.
He's got a big old tail on him.
I was looking for the lizard yesterday. I didn't see any. I seen one today.
Someone told me it tastes like chicken. And that's a famous photo there. So this is the San Juan Gate. In the 1500s to 1800s, you would have entered the city through that gate over there. So this has been here since the 1500s. And you can get into the city up there, but we're going to walk this way first. We're going to explore the outside. Yeah, so you can see the wall and the sections that are left. So pretty much the majority of it's left. Most of these walled cities don't survive, progress, and they start tearing down to utilize the land. But they still have theirs pretty much in its entirety. And this was a busy entrance. As you can see, there's the entrance over there. And this bay would have been filled full of boats, ships, of course the guards and all these towers. I used to call it the Red Gate. Still red today. Well, the walled area is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yep. They just glide. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
So we noticed there's cats all over the island. I'm assuming they're feral. They're feral, right? Feral? Yeah. That one there's missing some, kind of a couple bites out of the ears. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Oh my goodness, this place is huge. We turned a corner and it's like, this is one heck of a fortress. We're gonna walk around almost the whole walled area, and then we're gonna go into San Juan and check out what's going on there. There's a lighthouse up there. Dawn's already booking up the side of the fortress here. And it is definitely the walk. I'm going to try to get this. San Felipe del Morro. But yeah, that's where we're at. I tried to pronounce it. Now, this reminds me of St. Augustine. Just a lot bigger. A defense in the first order. And then this is a dry moat. Are you for Spain or England?
Spain.
Spain. So it's $10 a person to get in. It gives you access to both of the castles.
You see how altitude is, how tall is? They begun like from
The main firing battery. And they do have a gift store here. Little park rangers. And they even have a pin for the map. And we've seen a lot of these sites today. And I got pins for the map and a refrigerator magnet. I'll show you that later. Stay hydrated. This is one of the most unique lighthouses we've ever seen.
Yeah. I'm glad we did this. And it's a national park.
A lot of history of Spain and what the duties of the fort was to protect the harbor here. And not much went through those defenses. And you could tell by how big and how thick that fort is. And the size of those cannons. There's not much getting through, is there? And it's just amazing to see that, because it's like there's not a lot of castles in the Americas, and it kind of reminds me of England and Ireland and things like that. You know what I mean? It's got that influence, you know, that. So the Dutch attack of 1625. On the ground in front of you, hundreds of Dutch and Spanish soldiers died in 1625. The monument there. This is not him, but a fun fact. Ponce de Leon, you know, the guy who was searching for the Fountain of Youth, he was the first mayor of San Juan. So the buildings are very colorful. There's a lot of bars, you know, like little, just a lot of like places where you can get a drink and stuff. And then beautiful church, Spanish style church, cathedral over there. And pretty much we're not in the tourist area anymore. We're just kind of walking the streets. We found the Wendy's. Yeah, so now we're at the City Hall. Nice little courtyard. I'm trying to find a restroom. That's really what we're trying to do. Here in the City Hall, they have a U.S. mail letterbox, and it's a chute. So I guess people from upstairs can drop their mail. Pretty much like any grocery store in the United States. Take a look at those masks. $135. That one there is a chicken. Those are pretty crazy, aren't they? It's a pretty interesting gift shop. Very, very interesting art. Definitely one of a kind. Even Billy Clinton visited this store back in 2008. Oh, Billy C. I pretty much got your basic they pretty much got all your basic souvenirs. And we found the Burger King as well. So we got a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. And look at,
We're getting look.
We're getting looks, Dawn.
If I pretend I'm going to throw one, I might get attacked. Oh my gosh. He's like right there.
They're good. If I was a pigeon, I'd probably want one. Okay, that's a bad move. Don't do that. Christopher Columbus. I love San Juan.
San Juan.
Oh boy, Dawn, there's the second castle.
Oh,
It's way up there.
Yeah, a lot of stairs, a lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
I already did like 7 miles today.
Yeah, so we're already at 7 miles.
And you know what? It's like 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Just after 2 o'clock. 2:15.
Yep, that's where we're heading. To the top of the mountain, top of the castle. For a second there, I was thinking we're back in the Smokies with the U.S. Ranger car, but we're taking a break in front of the castle before we head up in there. Yeah, so that $10 a person also gets you in this castle as well. And we're doing a little exploring around in here. We got little rooms that you can learn about what was going on here. I'm assuming this must be a well of some sort. They had some pretty big guns. That's what kept these guys safe. They said that no ship can come anywhere near this place. Oh, and there's our ship. And here comes that rain. It looks pretty ugly, doesn't it? But San Juan was an important island. It was the first stop when you were heading from Spain or Europe that had fresh water, and it was really the reset point to go to America. And of course they wanted all those riches, all that gold and everything else, and then the western winds would take you back. And so Puerto Rico was very important. Spain got to Puerto Rico first, then fought over 400 years to keep it. And pretty much every country wanted Puerto Rico because of its wealth and resources, water, and that on the trip to America, to the Americas. And Puerto Rico is absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend it. And we started our day all the way over there. And we've put in almost 10 miles of walking. Of course, we walked through town all over that way. And then our ship, the top of our ship right there. So we kind of walked the whole area, and then we walked through the center once. What'd you think?
It was good. I really enjoyed the national park sites, and we walked a lot of the streets here. Took a lot in. It's a nice. Puerto Rico's nice.
It is. And it was really warm and muggy this morning, but now we're getting this breeze, and it feels great. It feels good. Yeah.
The wind is just blowing in your hair.
Yeah.
Feels good.
And that's our ship down there.
It's our boat.
That's our boat. We had a great time exploring today. Now we're going to head back on the ship. We're going to take a shower, get ready for dinner, some entertainment. This ship here has a unique look to it, especially the front of it. It's a pretty ship, isn't it? I like the front end. It's different than any other. In all reality, that's Dawn's boat and that's my boat, right? Because this one here, that one looks fun. And we came back and there's another little magnet duck. Now it's time for dinner, right? Looking good tonight. The same place we eat every night, right?
Every night.
And we do have people sitting next to us, so I don't know if I mentioned that, but I don't talk as much through because you have someone sitting next to you. The one thing I noticed is that they only put out just enough silverware, where Royal Caribbean, they put out like the whole spread, right? The different spoons and everything. And bread service with the butter. And tonight is Caribbean dinner. So I think I'm gonna go with the pimento spice chicken quesadilla. And you know I like my Caesar salads. We got the pimento cheese quesadilla for a starter. And then Dawn, you got the artichoke dip with some chips. The quesadilla is actually pretty spicy. And what do you think about your dip? Yeah. There's my pasta. And Dawn got the pork tenderloin.
Yeah, it looks like it's plantains and rice.
Yeah, yours look good. Yeah. And finally, dessert. I got a key lime pie with some, looks like some raspberries or blackberries there. And then Dawn got the cheesecake with a side of ice cream. San Juan, Puerto Rico. So this is a different theater than we have been going to. Now we did come here the other night where they did the movie sets.
Recorded exclusively for MSC World America. Please welcome your conductor of the Queen Symphonic Orchestra, Mr. Richard Sidwell.
That was an amazing show, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
I love the Bohemian Rhapsody. It was like just perfect. Now we're heading to another show. So I never heard of Tay Lewis.
Having them hands. I want you stomping them feet. Come on. You better roll tide. Puerto Rico, roll tide, roll, but you better get it done. Get it done.
Atlanta, Georgia. My family's from Alabama, so I can't. That's right. That's right. So I got it honest. I got it on.
Roll tide, baby. That's right. You better get it done. Go dogs. Go dogs. Go dogs.
Did y'all enjoy Puerto Rico today? I forgot to ask y'all. Boricua, Boricua. Boricua. Hey, you don't know. Dímelo, papi. Dímelo. Dímelo. Cookie. 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 That's a little frog. Cookie. 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 Put your right foot in. Put your right. Okay. I thought you said. Cookie. Cookie. Thank you. Thank you. I got to win. I don't care what none of y'all said. Kids tell you the truth. Whether you like country music or not, you're going to love his music tonight. All right, his music's so good. His good song, Good Lovin', all right, made it to the top charts and took him to Shameless. I don't know if you've seen Shameless, but you've heard his music on that TV show. And then somebody said, you know what, I think you belong on The Voice. And so he was actually on The Voice. He'll tell you a little bit more about that, but his voice is so good, it's brought him to tonight's stage. And I can't wait for you to have this night of country. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome to the stage your country singer tonight, Tay Lewis!
All right, who loves a good honky tonk song? From the country, and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. I'm originally from North Carolina. Any North Carolinians in here? Okay. What part? What part of North Carolina y'all from? Charlotte? Okay, 704. Hendersonville? Okay, I heard somebody over here. Okay, that's what's up, that's what's up. I'm from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Country music has always been a part of my life since I was 13 years old. I actually told my mom and dad, I sat them down when I was 13 and I said, Dad, Mom, I think I want to do country music. And y'all already can tell the conversation that was happening, right? The conversation I had with them, I said I want to do country music, they looked at me and said, boy, is you crazy? I just want to set this goal and be able to do this, and look at where I'm at now, y'all. I've been doing it for almost 10 years. Every long lost street, and let me chill where you are. I grew up in church, my dad is a pastor, so that makes me a what? PK, come on now. One thing that I love so much about church, y'all, was I was able to create so much of my voice now, of what I do now. I was able to just find who I was as an artist. And that's what I love so much about church. Give yourselves a round of applause for church kids. Tay Lewis, I am 31 years old and I live in Nashville, Tennessee.
I love your performance. Is this what your goal is to make country music?
Yes, sir. I am a country artist. I've been doing this for about 7 years now. All right, y'all, this is my blind audition song. The song is called Somebody Like You by Mr. Keith Urban. Y'all know about it? If y'all know about it, come on, sing it out with me. Come on. There's a little wind blowing like I've never known. Every time my eyes meet, it's feeling inside me. I don't know how you do what you do, 'cause I'm so in love with you. Blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it for Tay Lewis.
came back to the room and we have a towel animal. I think he's a bunny. I think it might be a bunny. What do you think he is?
Probably a rabbit.
Well, folks, it's getting close to midnight. We had a long day. How far did we walk again?
10 miles.
We did about 10 miles.
About 10 miles.
Got to see a lot. We got to explore and get to know Puerto Rico a little bit. And it is an amazing, amazing island. But we had a great day. The food has been amazing. The shows have been really, really great. What'd you think about, was his name Tay?
He was pretty good, yeah.
Hey, he's from North Carolina. So we have 2 days at sea, and then we have another stop at MSC's private island. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on our little adventure. Now it's time for you to have your own. We love you. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?